Hello, what's happening? Matt aka Lethal Frag here. We're doing part 8 in our Being Successful on YouTube series. I'm going to keep this one relatively short. I don't think it's a subject that needs to get beat to death. But it is something I feel is really important and a downfall I've seen from a lot of people. And we're going to talk about ego and the detriment that that is to a lot of people. A lot of people get big, they get famous, and they forget where they came from. And this has always been a goal of mine. It's been on my business model worksheet that I wrote out when I started this thing, is to never forget where you came from. And I have a lot of diehard fans that I've had from day one when my content wasn't very good. And I never want to lose track of who those people are and what they've brought to my network, even when I get big enough that I guess I don't need them anymore. There's no reason that you should ever become bigger than the community that got you there. You know, the community, your gaming community, your network is your most important asset. And, you know, everybody starts from nothing. I mean, everybody starts on YouTube with 0 subscribers. Everybody starts on Twitter with 0 followers. And you need to respect that and continue to respect that throughout your career. Just going to throw a shout out here to Dutchy DC. You know, he really hit it big time here in the past, 3 or 4 months. And he's really remained true to being a stand-up guy and connecting with as many people as he can, being there for his fans. And I think it's a downfall that a lot of people have, and sometimes can even set them back or make them, I don't want to say not famous, but kind of stop their growth. When you start becoming a jerk, when you get famous, people just aren't that interested anymore. And I think a lot of this has to do with us living in a get-rich-quick society. People want to get on YouTube. They want to make that YouTube money. They want to get famous. And when people get this small taste of fame, when they get partnered, or they start doing really well, they kind of lose track of how they got to that point. They lose track of that they were a total noob not even a year ago. So just keep it all in focus. And when you go out, set out on this journey on YouTube, you gotta realize it's going to be a lot of hard work, and you gotta realize that hard work is supported by the people that follow you, and you never want to lose that edge with your community, because once you lose that edge, you may never get it back. You have those core group of people that love your content and love you, and that's what really keeps the wheels turning, even when you have a lull or maybe you stop posting content. And if you've maybe been a jerk to those people over a couple month period, maybe they won't be there to support you when you actually need them. It really goes back to being humble, and I've always believed that you should be a humble person. You should appreciate what you're given, the opportunities that you're given. And while it is mostly on you, it's mostly your deal, you're putting up the content, you're putting in all the work. It's really the fans that drive you. It's your subscribers. Without your subscribers, you don't get views on your videos. Without good word of mouth, you do not continue to grow. If you start getting bad word of mouth, you may just stop continuing to grow. So take the few extra minutes to converse with the people in your network, even if that means maybe not posting a video or not streaming as long. Take the time to connect with the people that have been there with you from day one, and meet and connect with new people on a personal level, not just an internet level. Everybody has different ways of getting success, but this is at the core of my business model. This is at the core of my goals, is to always remain connected to my community. And I've seen this be very successful for a lot of people. And while a lot of people do make it famous without doing this, it definitely does not hurt your cause. There is nothing bad that'll come from positive interaction with your fans, your subscribers, your followers. Everybody loves that kind of stuff, and yeah, it's totally possible to get famous being an elitist jerk. You don't have to go down that road, and you have a higher chance of success if you don't do that. And that's about all my thoughts on the subject. I just want to throw that out there because that's something that's really important to me. In the long term, is still being able to connect with people, and it gets harder and harder each day as the network grows. It's harder for me to talk to everybody, but you have to remain that focus and be humble about where you got. That's all I got. Frag out.